welcome back or welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a room tour of my room. I'm in John Snow College. So for background, John Snow College is one of the 4 self-catered colleges at the top of the hill in Durham. In my opinion, the best college, but I am biased. But also actually statistically the best self-catered college in like the whole of Durham. Like actually, and also I think it's the 4th most popular college in the whole of Durham. So come to John Snow, please pick John Snow. It's the best. You don't get it until you're in it. One of my main reasons for picking John Snow was the room, mainly because it's really nice and bright and light. You get a 3/4 bed. Everyone gets an ensuite unless you're in a townhouse where the rooms are a bit bigger and you share a bathroom with one other person. But yeah, I'm in an ensuite flat. I have 8 people. I love my room. Like for summer, I'm leaving in 3 days and I'm genuinely really depressed. And one of the main reasons that I'm depressed is because I have to leave this room. So I think that shows you how much I love the room. Depending on how clean it is, I might also do a kitchen tour, like a flat tour basically. I'm about to start like actually doing the tour, but I did just want to disclaim that I am a student, so it's not like I've tidied my room like specifically for this video. So it's not usually this tidy, but it's not like that bad. But if there's anything that you think doesn't look the neatest, I'm a student, okay? Don't come for me. I'm gonna stop yapping now and I'll start the tour from my door. Okay, so starting on my door, I'm gonna film it in 0.5 like that, just so like you can see everything. This is the door. Everyone's door looks the same. Fire safety, we love. So when you walk in, it'll look like this. Yeah, here's a quick overview, but I'll go in depth. Yep, here's the bathroom. So you come in and then you turn to your left and you get a full-length mirror, which lifesaver, love it. That's me, obviously. I brought with me a shoe rack thing. It literally is a lifesaver. Bring one because it fits perfectly in this little spot. It keeps your shoes all organized, look. And then you also get a heater. This is where your heater is located, and you control the heat by your bed, which I'll show you in a bit. But yeah, so this is what it looks like when you come in on the left, obviously without that, but if you bring one, that's what it will look like. And then we'll turn this way and this is where your bathroom is. I'll show you this after the actual room. You get coat hooks, coat hangers, whatever. So I've got quite a few coats on here. My Durham jacket, of course. Haven't worn her in a while because it's really hot, as you can tell. 2 coat hooks, but they're like double ones, if you see what I mean. And then you turn this way, and then this is your wardrobe. So up here, I've put like, I don't know what it looks like up there. I'm really sorry if it's dusty. We've got like costume hats there, and then just a big suitcase. And then you get a lockable cupboard up here. Mine didn't come with a lock, like an actual key, but you should get a key when you move in. So in here, I've literally just put like some vodka and then my medicine, some mixers, just like a medical kit, and then just like random bits like batteries and like an apple slicer. I don't know, I just put random stuff in there. We move on to the wardrobe. Woo! So this is quite big. Like, look, if I reach my arm all the way back, yeah, she's long. I know it's kind of distorted in 0.5, but it's big, basically. I put all my, like, formal stuff, like my gown. If you didn't know, John Snow is a gowned college, which I love because it, like, keeps tradition. Even though John Snow is, like, a modern college, it's, like, still got traditions like that, which I love. So, yeah, I have my gown here, and then all my formal dresses, and then college tops. So this is my snow day top and my freshers t-shirt. And then I've got all my little like summer dresses, cute. And then random hoodies, I don't know. And then at the end we have my Durham sports stuff. So like uni netball, college netball dress, uni netball top, college netball top. And then I would have my volleyball top there as well. And then at the bottom, it's very unorganized, but we have all my like bags, like tote bags. So yeah, that's where I store them. So yeah, this is my wardrobe. And then we have the cubes. So everyone stores their things in here differently. I have little baskets like this, and then like mini ones. But other people have, you know, those like canvas cube the canvas cube things that you put in like those desk organizer things. I don't really know. They fit in here, so a lot of my friends use those. And I actually think they probably look a lot more organised than mine, but this is just what I got. So up here, I've got my jeans, joggers, shorts, just like bottoms, basically. Second one down, I have all my tops going out and everything. Don't know how I fit them all in here. They're all squished in, not very organised, doesn't usually look like this. And then down here, I won't show very much because it's like underwear and bras, basically. And then down here, we have sports clothes, just like normal ones, and like socks. Then down here is where I keep my like hoodies and jumpers. During winter, that is full of like jumpers, but I've taken them home, so now it's a lot less empty. But just imagine that's where I put all my jumpers because I don't really have anywhere else to put them. So yeah, anyways, cubes, we love the cubes. And then that's basically all of that. And then we move on to what I would say is one of the main events, the desk. I love my desk. If you just stare at that, like, does that not bring you joy? It brings me joy, I don't really know. So you get these shelves. Up here I've put, this is fake, but I put plants. This is real. This is my child, my spider plant. But yeah, I've put my plants at the top with my uni netball end of year pictures. And then second down, we have the shelves. So on this one, I've got like all my books, or most of my books anyway, hidden under the leaves, and lots of shelves. If you don't know me, I love the beach and the sea, like, so I kind of tried to theme my room around the beach and like a beach house. So yeah, I have my books, and then I have some games, which are great for Freshers Week, and then just generally all year. We play these when we go out to like college bars and stuff. My random F1 hat that I got in Italy. This is from when we went to Edinburgh on a day trip with my college, with Jon Snow. And then my clock that I've had since I was so young, and she's the best, I don't know. But yeah, that's that side. This side is not as aesthetically pleasing. I have an Aiden's cup randomly, like an Aiden's college cup. This is all my jewellery literally in this bag. And I've just got random cards. And then my college netball picture. I also have my volleyball one like behind it. Whoops, there we go, behind it. But like, I've just got netball on display at the moment. But then behind that is my snack section of my room, one of the best parts. So I have like Nature Valley bars, nuts, dried mango, chocolate and Jaffa cakes. Honestly, a great combo there, but it's swapped all year. Those are my shelves. I love them. Okay, and then down here is the actual desk, obviously. So you get a massive pin board, and then another really big pin board here, which is so nice. Most of us use it to, like, as you can see, put pictures. These are my pictures. I love them. I also have a light here, but she's kind of running out of battery. She's blue for snow, obviously. I didn't plan that, it's just randomly worked. And I've got all my, like, wristbands from events. That's Freshers Week. That was the winter ball, summer ball, and then just random, like, club tickets. I got a certificate for netball. How cute is that? And then that's also from my coach from uni netball, Lou. I love her. I start all my vlogs basically there, right? And I'm sat here and with the light, yes. So now you've seen the ledge. So this is where I stand my phone, and this is the light that I turn on, and it's just up here. It's actually genuinely such a good light. I'll use my mirror. Hello. It's genuinely an incredible light. Like for like makeup and like filming, it's so good. I've just put like my chargers here in my bag. Just kind of random corner that. We move over here and I have like a makeup stand thing. So it's very busy over here, I apologise. Yeah, I brought a makeup stand. It just keeps everything organised, which we love. Obviously my mirror, hello. My shelves from when we went to the beach, which I think a previous vlog. Yeah, it'll be in a previous vlog. Obviously my planner, she's the best. And my favourite water bottle. I was an ambassador at a recent open day for Jon Snow, and I need to give this back. So that's why that sat there. There's more chargers over here. So loads of charging space. It's really good, it's really good. You also get a desk chair, just like a normal one, like one of those. But I covered it with a blanket. I saw this in another girl's video of a Jon Snow room tour, and I was like, I love that idea. So I've covered it with a blanket to just make it look a bit nicer. And then you get 3 desk drawers. Sorry, it's blocked by my bag. Top one, I really apologise, these are not very organised. But top one I put just like loads of books I don't really know. I've just got loads of like little notepads that I use for different things. And then this is just kind of like the main drawer I use. So it's got like my speaker. This is just like my bits drawer where I put all my little things that I use all the time. And then my second one is like hair. So I've got all my hair stuff in here because, you know, curly hair. And then a few like makeup things as well. And then the bottom one, beware, I haven't looked in here for a while. It's basically my randoms drawer. I'm sure everyone has a randoms drawer at home. But like, look, for anyone that's interested, you get this when you move in. It's a map of Jon Snow. So I'm in this block, Carnaby. I'm about here actually. That's my window, like about here. Yeah, you just get loads of maps when you move in, which is actually really helpful. So that is the desk. We love her. We do. And then we move over here and you get another really big pin board, which is obviously filled with pictures. This is from Greece. Yeah, and then this is from when my friends came to support me in netball. How cute. And then a volleyball certificate. I just love this area with all the pictures. Genuinely could stare at it all day. And then we move to my window. One of my favorite parts of the whole room, and basically the main reason I picked Jon Snow was this, because it brings in so much light. It's genuine, it's incredible. But yeah, now you can actually see my view as well. Here's the view. This is where I am. For any stalkers, I'll have moved out by the time you're watching this. But this is my view for future Lucy to remember what she was staring at for a year. I've tied up my hair because I'm really hot. But Cadence and I have both agreed that we think we have, because Cadence is next door and Bella's there. We think we have one of the best views in all of college. Because over there, that's south. Boo, I'm joking. But boo south, pick Jon Snow, it's better. But yeah, that's South College, so. But then this is Snow here, obviously. And then that is the hub. So this is the view. And then these rooms over here are like dance studios. So we often like to, you can literally stare in and watch people dance, which I know sounds weird, but like it's also quite fun. But yeah, I just think we have one of the best views in college. It's like, brings in loads of light and I don't know, it's just an interesting view to look at. But yeah, this is also my windowsill. I have David, the legend, the icon, the legend on the windowsill. He's the best, obviously. And then my plants, these are both real. This one, we're not going to talk about. She's in a state of recovery, okay? And then we have just some fake plants, but they're really cute. And then my acorn that Lilia has a matching one, so cute. And another fake plant. But yeah, I just love having the greenery on the window with this view. She's the best. Look at the blue sky. But yeah, this is the view that I've been looking at. If anyone's interested. Bunnies always come along this grass as well, which is really cute. And then I forgot to show you down here. It's a bit of a mess, okay? Yeah, just a little storage basket where I put like my sunset lamp and random stuff. Got my roller because my muscles hurt when I'm like doing loads of sport every week. My washing basket. Please bring a washing basket. It's so much easier because the washing is actually over there in the hub. So it's just easier to like transport everything. You get a bin in your room. Mine didn't originally come with one, but Maya in my flat bought her own bin, so she gave me hers. But you should get a bin in your room. Obviously you've got the Shrek slippers. But yeah, you should get a bin, and I just keep it under my desk because it's just out of the way. This isn't usually here. This is a kit bag for netball that I'm taking home over the summer because, for anyone that doesn't know, I'm running for Jon Snow Netball Club president. Oh, hopefully I'll get it. No one else is running for it against me, so it's looking good. But yeah, this is my window. Lovely, lovely. And then on to the second main event. We've got the bed. Now, other people have stuck things on their walls. We're told we're not supposed to, but then they don't get told off, so like, it's so fine. Like, if you want to do it, do it. Cadence has a really big Brat poster on her wall, and it's so nice. Brat as in Charlie XCX. But yeah, this is my bed. Yes, I've got a lot of stuffed teddies and stuff. Don't come for me. I don't care what your opinion is. I love them. I've got my Jon Snow one. Yes, Big John. Obviously, you can tell it's beach themed. It also helps that there's lots of wood and blue around the room, so that helps my theme, but like, you'll be fine with whatever theme you pick. And then up here you get some shelves, more chargers that I use for like my clock and my lamp, and you get a light here which turns on the main room light, which you can also turn on at the door. And then you also get this light under here, so you don't actually need a lamp, but I brought one because I prefer like a warmer light rather than like a brighter white light. But like genuinely, this is still a really good light. And then down in here we've got the heater, so I'll turn it up and I'm turning it off because it's boiling. But this is how you control your heating, which is the one over there, and then I'm turning it off. But like that's how you control it. So this is the bed. She's a 3/4 bed, so like nearly a double, not a single, nice and big. We love. I've shared this with my sister and with my friend Rebecca, and like genuinely you've got space, so it's fine. And then underneath we have 2 storage boxes. Yeah, they go in quite deep. I've just got like random like storage stuff under there. And then under here under here we've got like pajamas, bikinis, and a bag and stuff, because you know, geography. I do geography for anyone that doesn't know. They also lock. That's the bed. I put a rug down. Now most people don't, but I actually think it genuinely makes the room. My sister did this, so they were like, you should definitely do this, and it's so nice. Like I'd rather stare at this blue rug than that all the time. That's not bad, but I prefer my little rug. But it's not needed, if you know what I mean. We walk this way and then we meet the bathroom. With the bathroom, she obviously locks. And then I brought myself these hooks that go over the door. These were originally my sister's from when she went to uni. Bring some over the door hooks, okay? Everyone that I've ever spoken to, genuinely in my flat and just everywhere else, has said, bring over the door hooks like that. They are lifesavers. They save you so much space. Something like that, or like a storage thing that will like hang on the back of your door. Bring it, okay, because they are lifesavers. They save you so much space and it's great. So yeah, we have the hooks, and then we move into the bathroom here. It's a bit bold. There we go. Yes, here's an overview. She is amazing. So we'll start over here. We have the shower. I cleaned her the other day, so she's lovely and clean. But yeah, I have my bath mat that I just hang up here. And then you have a little stand thing. And then we have a mirror, obviously. Also, the light is automatic. There's no switch, so it comes on and off on its own. But this is the mirror. And then you can actually open up the mirror and you have loads of storage for all your bits and pieces, which is amazing. Amazing. And then we have a little ledge where I put my soap and my like random stuff. There's the sink. And then I brought a little storage box like this to put all my like cleaning stuff and my toilet paper. Bring a little storage thing because it's really helpful for like cleaning stuff. And then you get a bin and a toilet roll holder. Obviously you buy your own toilet paper, and I bought that myself. And then toilet. And then over here you get a heated towel rail, which is incredible, which you control down here, which is so good. I haven't actually used it that much, but like it's really good. And then a little ledge where I just store random stuff. And then obviously the hook on the door. And yeah, that's the whole bathroom. She's beautiful. Hello. But yeah, I'll give you a little overview to end, but then that's basically the whole room. Beautiful, beautiful. Here's the door. Yes. Here's the bathroom. Then we walk through, and we've got the desk. Lovely. And the bed. And yeah, that is my room. Look at the blue sky. We love to see it. We love to see it. But yeah, this is my room. I'm gonna miss her so much. She's my favorite thing ever. Now I'm gonna go into the kitchen to like make some lunch. So I'll take you with me. So this will be what a typical 8-person flat John Snow College kitchen looks like, and corridor as well. But some flats are smaller, or you'll get a townhouse, which is a massive kitchen. But this is what my kitchen looks like, and all the kitchens look different as well because they're on like different parts of the building. So this is the corridor. I'm in 131, the best. And then we walk into the kitchen. I haven't actually checked how clean she is. She's not that bad, she's looked a lot worse. But yeah, we've got a big table, lots of boards. You're supposed to have a whiteboard, but we don't have one for some reason, but other flats have a big whiteboard like that. And then a sofa. You're supposed to have 2 more, and we also didn't get those. I don't know why, but like, yeah, you get a sofa, and then loads of storage, loads of fridge and freezers. Yeah, okay, she's not the cleanest, but you know what, it's a student kitchen, it's fine. Yeah, this is the kitchen. Quick overview. This is where I stare at everyone every single day. We've got a great view out of this window, and then we have this window as well. Beautiful. That's the Igloo, our college like main building. And yeah, so this is the kitchen. That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the tour and that it was actually helpful for people that are like looking at Jon Snow for picking colleges and stuff. The room was basically one of the main reasons why I picked Jon Snow, because of the light and the 3/4 bed and the ensuite. Just like, it had everything that I wanted, and I feel like most people would want. In comparison to other colleges, I genuinely thought that the room was better. I remember when I went on like an offer holder day, I went to Jobo and Collingwood, and the rooms were just so dark and like not a guaranteed ensuite in Collingwood. But I don't want to talk bad about other colleges, because every college has like good and bad things, if you know what I mean. Jon Snow for me was just like the right choice, and I was lucky to like get my first choice. But even if you get Jon Snow and it wasn't your first choice, you're genuinely gonna love it, because I love it and it's the best. This wasn't supposed to be an advert, but like, it is the best in my opinion. But yeah, I feel like it's like really underrated, but it's actually really good. So that was my room tour. I hope it was helpful and that you enjoyed, and I hope future Lucy looks back and is sad, but in a good way, because she loved her room. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the room tour and kind of a little flat tour. Have a look at some of my other videos if you're looking at Durham and this is the first one you're seeing, because it kind of shows what life is like, especially at like Jon Snow events and stuff. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you hopefully in my next video.